Bring it in.
Is it on?
You live.
Hey, Shalom, Shalom. We the real Hebrew Israelites coming to preach the downfall of America. First of all, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to our apostles, a great millstone that rule with honor and diligence. Honor to you brothers out there pushing this truth and love and sincerity to wake up the elect. And, you know, through the Spirit, we out here for another camp, man. And, you know, we just, Lord willing, enduring to the end. It's a lot going on. Mainly, that famine of the word is being pushed heavily, you know, with this whole YouTube situation. You know, they got it where if you say anything bad about the so-called Jews, you know, if you say anything bad about the so-called Jews, then you can get banned. You know what I'm saying, off of YouTube. You know, so basically the First Amendment right has been pretty much done away with, man.
Sure.
You know, which we never had that right, man. You know, but we ain't got long to be out here pushing this word, man. You know, so we supposed to be out here doing this work. You know, go ahead, do what you got.
Amos 8:11. It says, behold, the days come, says the Lord power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing of the word of the Lord.
Yeah, and that famine is gonna come by what? By way of them knocking out the internet. You know what I'm saying? Eventually they're gonna do it. They're gonna probably do away with YouTube. Then eventually they're just gonna do away with the internet, man. You know? And I can't wait, because that's the biggest distraction right now. You know? People walking around on their phones all day. Social media, you know. But it's also a balance to it. It's the way the truth is coming out, man. You know? The truth is out, man. Hey, the majority of our people, they know they Israelites. You know? Cat's out the bag. That's the world's biggest secret kept, you know? You know, so hey, our people, they know who they are, man. And the elect, if not already, are woken up. We are very close. They are very close to being sealed, if not already, man. You know, we only got a little time to be pushing this. We only got a little time to be pushing this word, man. You know, we ain't got long to be pushing this word. So we have to give it our best, man. We got to give it our all, man. You know what I'm saying?
It says, verse 12, it says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro and seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it.
They're going to run from people to people. You know what I'm saying? That sea represents people. They're going to run from people to people. Hey, y'all heard about them guys that was teaching the word? Y'all heard about them guys? Well, y'all seen them guys that be preaching? Because the majority of these people, they didn't watch the video, man. You know? Most of these people, they didn't watch the videos. They know that they know about the Israelites and what we say. They know about we say the mark of the beast is the RFID chip. They know the white man is the so-called white man is the devil, according to the scriptures, that he's an Edomite, and we're Israelites, man. They know all these about World War III, you know, the chip, you know. And when these things start coming to pass, whether they apply what they know to their life or not, when these things come to pass, they're gonna be seeking after those men that was teaching. But the Lord gonna have those men shielded, man. Brothers not gonna be always out here teaching. You can't take this can't take this as a thing of entertainment. You can't say, oh, this is just entertainment, and you know, I watch this so I can have fun, so I can laugh at these. You know, sometimes brothers say something funny, you know, but it's not about entertainment. It's about learning these scriptures and coming correct with our power. How about Shemi Awashai? The true and living God, man. Some more to that?
What was it on there?
In Isaiah 24, and I'm going to start at 10. It said, the city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. There is a crying for wine in the streets.
Yep.
All joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
Hey, it's going to be a crying for wine in the streets, man. But people going to want to answer to why things are happening, man. The answer is out there now, but people are not paying attention to it. You know? The answer is here, man. But people walking past now. Ain't nobody inquiring about the truth. You know? The Lord's people that just keep walking past the Lord don't want them. But when times get hard, people gonna want answers, man. Why is this happening? And the Lord gonna pull his servants up off the streets, man. And they not gonna get answers, man. Scriptures say a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign. But there should be no sign given to it. Why? This is the sign. If you're not taking heed to it, then when it's gone, you're just gonna be out there, man. The sign is this, us out there, brothers all around the world out there pushing the word, man. You know? But they're not spiritual enough to understand that this is the warning. This is the sign. This is the chance. Scriptures say time and chance happen to us all. Well, this is the chance. The chance for what? For people to get right with the Lord, man. Opportunity come by way of hearing, man. Go ahead, bro.
It's Isaiah 55 and 6. It says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Call ye upon him while he is near. It said, let the wicked forsake his ways, and the unrighteous man his thoughts, and let him return unto the Lord, and he will have mercy upon him, and to our power, for he will abundantly pardon.
And scripture says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found. You know? What does that mean? That means it ain't gonna always be a time where you could seek him, man. Because you know what? When we came over here into captivity, the Lord hid his face from us. From all of us, man. But this time he gonna hide his face from the wicked, man. Scripture say they shall seek me early and not find me. You know? Then they shall consider it perfectly. But it's going to be too late for consideration. You know? That's why you're supposed to be seeking the Lord even in his absence. But people don't want to see. People are comfortable, man.
Micah chapter 3 and verse 4, it says, then shall they cry unto the Lord, but he will hear them, but he will not hear them. It says he will even hide his face from them at that time, as they have behaved themselves ill in their doings. It says, then shall they cry unto the Lord, but he will not hear them, which means basically what, man? They're gonna actually inquire, because what's one attribute that Jake has? When they're going through hard times, when they're going through ill times, they always turn to the Lord, all right? Oh my God, You know, even though they say the name, what they say is, oh, Jesus saved me. Please give me about the predicament. Hey, we did it back in Judges, man. All right. The Lord said He was tired of us. He said, hey man, go cry unto the judge that you have chosen. You know, and what did the people say? He said, oh Lord, you're right. Just deliver us this one time. You know, then we're gonna serve you. Okay. Then it says, but He will even hide His face from thee at that time. What's hiding your face? Basically, the Lord hiding His face is what? Not giving you the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right. He did the same thing to Cain, man. He said to Cain, he said, neither will my face be brought, neither shall you see my face, man. Seeing the Lord's face is basically having wisdom. All right. The Lord's gonna hide His face, which means what? You guys are not gonna have wisdom and knowledge to keep yourself sane in this times, man. Because that's what's gonna keep the elect. That's what's gonna keep the elect calm, cool, and collected. It says as they beheld themselves ill in their doings, all right. As they behave themselves ill in their doings, man. All right, about what, man? Going to church every other day, man. Scriptures doesn't say you have to go to a building in order to praise the Lord. All right, not call upon His right name, man. All right, especially you pastors and you leaders of Israel, man. You really haven't set. You're not setting up a good example, okay? Because Lord is looking forward towards you leaders that the people look towards to set the example, man. All right. I got something else too, because
Scripture says, what is that? His prophets are blind.
Yeah, kind. In fact, that's in Jeremiah. But I had. In fact, I'm gonna start up.
What you got?
This since you said that, I'm gonna just start up to verse 2. It says, I'm gonna start from the top. It says, Micah 3:1. It says, and I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. Is it not for you to know judgment? Right, man. Because if you call yourself a leader, a head, you're supposed to know judgment, man. All right. It says what? Judgment shall be in the lips of the priest. You know, or the wisdom. Something to that effect. The wisdom shall be declared from the lips of the priest. All right. So I mean, what, man? The priest, judges, and law basically decision makers. They supposed to know the law. Because how are you supposed to righteously declare righteous judgment if you don't know the law? All right, you go to a pastor saying, I ate some pork. What am I supposed to do? They say, oh, it's fine. The Lord gave you to do that. The Lord said anything to go. It's not what that goes into your mouth that you follow. This is what comes out. They'll tell you certain scriptures that doesn't have nothing to do with that and try to fit it to their agenda. Okay? Which they're deceiving you, and two, they're breaking down the scriptures wrong. Which the scripture said, if any man add or take away from the scriptures, the Lord shall take away his name from the book of life.
Right.
All right. So it says, who hate the good and love the evil, right, man? Because they think the things we say are evil. A woman's supposed to be obedient to her man. A man's not supposed to sleep with another man's woman. And the rape doctrine. You know, the things that we're prophesying and we're saying, they find that evil. They try to have the upper hand on us. Well, this and this and this. They're trying to come out with, that's not. Actually, I actually had one pastor. I actually asked him, I was like, can a woman leave her husband? He said, well, in this day and age, a woman can leave any man she with. And I brought out Mark, the 12th chapter, the 10th verse, says, if any woman leaves her man to marry another man, she has committed adultery. He said, and he was like, well, we're in a different age now.
This is Matthew 5:17. Think not I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy but fulfill.
Man, the word destroy just makes it mean be done away with. The Lord's not the Lord. When the Lord came down, He was fulfilling multiple acts. One, He was had to be sacrificed for His own sins. Then what? Through the Peter told you in the book of Hebrews. This is first for His own sins, then the sins of people. You know, He was fulfilling prophecy. You know, but the one law that He did basically fulfill was the sacrificial law, man. Where we don't have to go to an animal and lay our hand upon it and at least kill him. We don't have to do that no more. All we have to do is ask for repentance, man. All right, that's where that grace, that's where the faith comes in, man. All right. Other than that, there's nothing that we're still required to keep all the law. Hey, it says in the book of Romans, the 7th chapter, it says, as long as man liveth, the law shall have dominion over him. Okay. It says,
Can you read the next one too? Go ahead.
This is verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall is no wise was passed from law till be all be
in
fulfilled.
no wise pass from the law until all be fulfilled. You know? It's not one jot, no one tittle, so no wise pass from the law until all's fulfilled, man. But the only thing is, right now we're in captivity, so we're under grace, man, because we can't keep the law perfect. We can't keep the law perfect, man. You know, so we're under grace right now. You know, because we're in a constant state of mourning and captivity, man. You know.
kind of says, who hate the good and love the evil, who pluck off the skin of off them, and their flesh from off their bones, who also eat the flesh of my people, and fillet their skin from off them.
That's talking about false prophets, man. They don't teach our people the truth, man. They don't have the truth. You know? It's a whole lot of half-truths and no truths being taught. Why is that, man? To take away the undesirables, man. You know, the Lord has a chosen number of elect people. Not everybody's going to be saved on the first go-round. But eventually, that when they come back through repopulation, then they're going to live forever, man. You know? That's why the scriptures say people are made deaf. They made a covenant with hell. And with death and agreement, man. You know why? Because a lot of people, well, we're going to come back anyway, so what's the point in going out to teach? You know? A lot of people think that way. Well, if we're going to be coming out, if we're going to be coming back anyway, if we're going to be coming out anyway, you know, coming back anyway, what's the point of going out there teaching? What's the point of living right? But the Lord's elect gonna do it because they were chosen according to the foreknowledge, man, from the foundations of the earth. And it's just in that spirit to do it, man. Because they're the ruling class of the nation. You know? Go ahead.
This is John 9:4. It said, I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work.
That's why we out here preaching this word, man, because it's going to be a time that's going to come where this word ain't going to go forth. It's going to be a time that's going to come where you're going to be looking for the Lord and you ain't going to find him, man. You know? We're not going to always have this freedom to roam around and do what we got to do. Eventually, it's going to be a total breakdown of this society. You know? It's going to be a total breakdown of this society, man. People not... Hey, eventually, there ain't going to be no food. You know? It's going to be a famine, a major famine. Hey, it's already happening. Those tornadoes done destroyed most of the crops out here, man. So, and then they got tariffs on Mexico.
Yep.
A lot of our food comes from Mexico. You know? You know?
I got a precept for you, Elder.
You know, so it's hey, the famine is coming. See, that's the mind of Jake. Jake think, if I say something to agree with these niggas, the Lord will have mercy on me. It's gonna take more than that, bro. You know? Hey, the scriptures say whoever named the name of the Lord depart from evil, man. You know? You can't agree with me a word. Agree with me with a change of your lifestyle. That's how you can agree with me, man. Scripture say, how can two walk together lest they be agreed?
Just gonna get there.
You know? You get it, still get it. Hey, agree with me with changing your lifestyle, man. then I'll accept you. Live your lifestyle and live right and holy unto the Lord, man. Hey, you may have to sign something. Yeah, it's getting up under them. You know? Then I can call you my brother. Then I can call you my friend. Go ahead, brother.
It's Amos 3:1. It said, hear the words. It said, hear the word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, ye only have I known of all the families of the earth.
Hey, ye only have I known, the Israelites. Not every nation is special. If everybody had a limited supply of diamonds, diamonds wouldn't mean shit. Go ahead.
It said, therefore will I punish you for all your iniquity. Can two walk together except they be agreed?
Go ahead. You say, how can two walk together lest they be agreed? You can say, you can rap past and say whatever you want to say. And you could even say, I agree with you. But what are you doing? Hey, this truth is a thing of action. They got that saying, action speaks louder than words. But this truth is a thing of action, man. Scripture say,
Lord requires a sacrifice.
Yep.
You know?
Yep, you're right.
We need a sacrifice.
Yep. Hey, the scripture say, be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, man. Go ahead and bring it out. You know? So, hey, when you come to serve the Lord, man, you gotta change your ways, man.
James 1:22.
Somebody getting out of the scripture?
I got it.
What, you got it? No, read that.
It said, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only.
Be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, man. I read my Bible. Well, what do you do? I read my Bible. Well, what do you do? Reading the Bible alone ain't gonna get you delivered, man. You gotta change your ways, man. Go ahead.
It said, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves.
Deceiving your own selves. Well, since I read the Bible, that make me holy. That don't make you holy. You know, that don't make you holy, man.
Waste your goddamn time.
Might as well please yourself. That's what you about. You about your own self pleasure over the Lord, man. The Lord ain't dealing with that shit, man. Your own vain belly, your own self pleasure, man. The Lord He's about sacrifice. And even though we don't have animals to sacrifice, what do we sacrifice? What do we sacrifice? We sacrifice our comfort, man. Our own vain lust. We sacrifice, man. Every week we hold what the Shabbat, right? On the Shabbat, what do? You put away your own vain lust. It's a day of reverence and supplication to the Lord.
That means no getting no box.
Yeah.
Night.
Playing video games, you know, going out partying, none of that, man.
That's your OBA. That's right.
And to show you the balance, you can still have a sip on the Shabbat. But you're not to be out here in a bar chasing chicks. And you gotta watch what kind of music you listen to, man. If you listen to gangster rap music on the Shabbat, man, that's going off, man.
That's so funny.
You know, your vibration is supposed to be, that's supposed to be a day of higher vibration, man. Higher consciousness to our Lord, man. And it's every week. Sometimes we keep it 2 times. Go ahead.
And as far as the pleasurable thing, you don't well, they say something I did. It's basically, the scripture says if you do anything pleasurable in the sight of you, basically. You know? It's like, for example, me personally, my brother Shamari, he doesn't watch anime on Shabbat because it seems too pleasurable. For someone like me, I don't really see that as pleasurable. So if I see an episode or two, I might be able to do it. So it's basically your individual pleasurable things. Because you know yourself. That's what the scripture says, know ye not yourselves. You know what yourself like and don't like.
Yeah.
You know?
And a lot of those animes are spiritual. They got spiritual things in them, man. Like even if you was to go out on the Shabbat and watch that movie Brightburn, it'd be okay. Why? Because you're thinking about it in a spiritual aspect. You know?
I'll go out and watch an economy some dumb nigga shit like Friday or something.
Basically, spiritual man judge of all things. You gonna do things of the spirit. Yeah. Like the book of Galatians. Somebody get there said, "Well, walk in the spirit."
Yep.
You know, it was about walking. We're really supposed to walk in the spirit at all times, man. You know, examine and judge everything. You know.
Yep. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's the sacrifice. Okay? We're not just out here living from day to day, just doing what we want to do, and then come out here and teach the Bible. No. We keep the laws to the best of our ability. That's sacrifice. Because constantly in our minds is this going off? Constantly, every day. Is this going off? Is this wrong? Is that wrong? That's in all your ways acknowledge him and he shall direct your paths, man.
That's also prophecy being forth, because it says in the book of Wisdom of Solomon, it says wisdom shall be in every heart. Right? So that just proves that, if you're dwelling in that, if you're always constantly asking, is that going on, is that doing that? That's wisdom constantly, somebody go check.
I got the Galatians. Okay. I got the Galatians. This is Galatians 5:16. This I say that then walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Yeah, you just saying. Walk ye in the spirit, ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. If you walk in the spirit, you ain't gonna be what? Fulfilling the flesh, man. Which the brother was talking about, the Sabbath, You're supposed to walk in the spirit at all times. Honestly, man, you're supposed to be in the spirit, man. At all times, man. Oh, yeah.
What you going? Say. Go ahead, bro. I got something.
Keep it on there,
Still
bro.
going? I gotta get back to it.
I got it.
Go
Galatians
ahead.
5:16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and you shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh, for the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other.
So it's a fight. It's a constant fight, man. It's a constant fight, man. Go ahead.
It says, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
Look, and then like sometimes you used to straight up forget things sometimes, man. You just go out, you're like, oh shit. You'll forget just like that, man. That's because we're in these bodies, man.
Yep. That's why the Lord is open to repentance. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? When you deal with that, when you go off, you know what I'm saying? The Lord requires to see where your mind at. Now the Lord don't tempt you with going off. You do it because you're in this flesh. You know what I'm saying? But when you do go off, are you gonna repent? Are you gonna be sorry? You know? Are you gonna make sorry? You know? Yep. And that's what it's about, man. You know, no nonchalant. Oh, Salaki, Lord. Oh, Salaki. Hey. You know? And it's supposed to be a feeling behind it, man. Of remorse, sorrow. You know? You can't do like you do with niggas and fake apologies and shit. You know? Fake apology.
I got a present.
My bad. You know? The Lord ain't no my bad type of dude.
I got a precept.
No, that wasn't the end of it.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
This is verse 17, Galatians 5 and 17. For the flesh lusts against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, and these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do.
Yeah, they totally different. One is good, one is evil, man. Really, hey, this flesh is really evil, man. That's why the Lord, he mentioned in the book of Philippians, he said, well, Paul mentioned, he said he's gonna change our vile bodies, man. He actually call these bodies vile, man. You know, because the flesh is really evil, man. Paul said, in my body dwell of no good thing. This flesh is actually evil. That's why we need new bodies, man. And that's what we want. You know? We don't want to be in this flesh, man. We want to be gods.
Yep.
You know? We're walking on the path on becoming gods, man. You know? Gods and kings, you know?
Rulers.
And guess what? When you're a ruler, you have rules.
Yep.
And the rules that's gonna be in the earth, in the kingdom of heaven, is gonna be what? The law, statutes, and commandments.
Yep.
You know?
They're gonna be written in our inward parts, man.
That's right, man.
That means that we just gonna automatically keep them. You know, that spiritual body ain't like this body. This body forgets. You know what I'm saying? This body, man, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? It's always pulling towards the left hand side. You know what I'm saying? Always pulling towards evil. You know what I'm saying? The flesh is sounding out louder than the spirit because we living in the flesh. We living in this world too, and this world is drawn to evil.
Pride, that's that pride colors.
And that's why it's such a great testimony to us brothers that's in this truth, man. Because we're actually walking around trying to live righteous, man. You know, it's such a great testimony, man. You know.
That's what it said about Lot. It says even the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Vexes righteous soul.
Lots of righteous soul.
It's a testimony, man. The apostle just did a lesson. I didn't get to watch it, but the name of it's like, we're going to be legends in the kingdom.
Yep, Apostle Bar.
Well, part of being a legend, being a legend is what? Us actually living through this shit, man. And was actually trying to do righteousness, man. Trying to do good in a world full of evil, man. With sin, you know?
Yep. Hey, just like Yahushua said, I am not of this world. And you know what? We not either. We're not of this world, man. We just live here, man. We scriptures speak about be in the world, but not of the world. We're not of this world, man. We're clean contrary to this world, man. What everybody else sees as a good thing and cool and fun, we see as a fucking abomination, a travesty, man. You know?
We're not angels. We're angels. We're humans. We're not humans trying to be angels. We're angels trying to live human right now.
Yep. Man, you know, the spirit that's in us, man. The body is totally tugging against the spirit at all times, man. Tugging towards sin. And sin is so easy to access in this world because that's all this world is about, sin. Nothing righteous about living in America. There's nothing righteous about this country. Even when Barack Obama was president, wasn't nothing righteous about that nigga. What did he do, give homosexuals rights? You know, didn't change no struggles for us, man. Niggas to this day, man, still, you say something about that nigga, man. Oh, no, man. Because Barack Obama. I appreciate that. Hey, these niggas that forgot about the Lord, though. Go ahead, read
John 15:18. It said, if the world hate ye, know that it hated me before. It hated you. It says, and if you were of the world would love its own. It said, but because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
Yeah, the world hates you, man. Hey, these people, they hate us, man. Hey, we had people never walked up and met us, ride past and just scream out the window. Ride past and just scream out the window. They never came up and talked to us and see what kind of manner of man we are. They'll just ride past, you niggas, get a job, niggas. What the hell wrong with y'all? You know?
Yeah, no way. If they actually met us and dealt with us, man, they'd be ashamed of themselves, man.
Yep.
They'd be a fucking shame of themselves, man.
And you know, niggas hate shame too, man. They hate shame. They'll run before they allow you to make them ashamed. We live in a world, we live in a life of shame, man. Because when you come into the knowledge of the truth, you understand how much of a wicked person you was. And you constantly living in shame and fear, man, that you didn't do too much when you was in the world, man. Know that the Lord don't take his spirit off you, man. I mean, from you. You know? While everybody else fucking partying, having a good time, man. It's a gay pride parade going on right now. It's niggas up there that's straight. Niggas up there ain't even homosexuals or lesbians. They just up there to fucking turn up. They'll endure that fucking madness just to be a nigga, man.
On the way here, I pray that somebody shoot that motherfucker up, man. You know? I'll do it for prayer on the way here, man. I saw somebody fuck that place up,
Man, they need a schizophrenic motherfucker to get behind the wheel of a bus and run all them bitches over.
That shit as a child,
Yeah, man.
yeah, as a person.
Niggas down there right now frolicking with them goddamn devils, man. Hanging with them fucking faggots. Slacking. Hanging with them punks.
You actually really gotta be careful what you looking at. You can't look at it like, damn, it's a bad bitch. They turn around and fucking beard on his face.
Yeah, no, that motherfucker will look just like a woman. Just like a woman, man. And some of them got the money to change their parts, man. It's to the point now where it's safer to date a woman that got kids. Than to date a woman ain't got kids, man. You be looking like, are you? I've seen videos of men that look just like women. And I'm not talking about no ugly chicks, man.
Yeah.
Men, I was born a man. And you see something that disgusting, man. You gotta pray, man, that the Satan don't tempt you with that shit, man. Cause a lot of people will be tricked.
Tell us again, the wrong type of freaks go out after other homosexual men. They want straight men. They want a man that likes actually women. That's how you know it's a demon.
Yeah, and how the hell is it pride? How the hell is it pride whenever all them motherfuckers trying to hide their true identity? How the hell is it pride? You should wear, if you was proud about what you are, you would wear a shirt, I was born a man. Or you would be quick to tell somebody, I was born a man. Got all these punks on Maury, Jerry Springer, tricking people, man. We had sex. Tricking people, man. And niggas want to stay here, man. And there should be some jail time for that, man. But I just heard good news today, this morning. Alabama just passed a law that child molesters gonna get castrated. So that's something good, you know. They got a lot of Catholic priests that's probably fleeing the hell up out of there. They probably fleeing that, bro. They said that they was going take it off with acid, so it can burn the wound closed. Woo! They gonna stick your rod in a cup of acid, dissolve that boy off. You know, because a lot of those freak white people out there be molesting little boys, man. They said it's become an epidemic out there, man. Molestation. Little boys getting sodomized, man. Hey, we're gonna put curses on that fucking parade before we leave here too, man. You know? It's crazy, man. What you got?
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 22. It says, moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of the Most High. But whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance, those so great plagues called they peace. For whilst they slew their children in sacrifices, or used secret ceremonies, or made revelings of strange rites, and that pedophilia, they use that in secret ceremonies, strange rites, and all of that. They feel like having sex with a child, because children's supposed to be pure and undefiled, especially young male children. That's like sexual magic. All right.
It's the highest form of sexual magic, because you're taking something pure and you're defiling it. Because the little child ain't never had regular sex. You know? Go ahead. That was it. Go ahead.
This is Romans chapter 2, chapter 1 and verse 27. I'm going to start with 26. It says, for this cause the our men come unto a vile affection, for even their women be changed to natural use unto that which is natural, which is against nature.
Yeah, man, you the woman's sopping twat, man. That's a mental illness, man. You got men that hate men so much they don't want to be with a man, but they try to look like one. They cut their hair low, go wear white beaters. They wear like 5 sports bras to hide their titties.
They even duct tape their titties.
Yep. It was a chick when we was in Gary. It was a chick that used to walk around with a strap on, man, in her pants.
Pebbles.
Walk around with a strap on, man.
Oh, creepy.
Just so she can grab something.
Creepy,
Just
freaky
so you can
shit.
stand around and grab something.
That's a mental illness, man.
Yep.
You walking around, running around with a dildo like you would.
Put a strap on.
That's your pretend penis.
Yeah, man. You holding it on the corner.
That's sick. That's sick, man. That is sick,
Man, penis envy, man. A lot of straight women have penis envy.
That bitch had a baby.
Yeah, the baby.
Yeah.
So she ended up sucking cock later on down the line.
Yeah.
She ended up hitting herself with that dildo.
Yeah, man. And it probably, and it wasn't good enough for her. It wasn't good enough for her, evidently.
I don't know who hit that.
Because it wasn't good enough for her. She wasn't a bad looking chick. I went to high school with her. She was a bad little chick, man. In high school. She was a nice looking little chick, man.
Ronald. Oh, Ronald got her pregnant? Oh, God. That's destruction.
Yeah, man.
Sure.
You got a full grown frolic session downtown. You got straight niggas out there talking about them homosexuals be turning up. niggas are gone. Why would you want to be around something you ain't, man? Unless you done had some, man. A lot of these people that's straight, man, they want to go that way, man.
How long since they had rights? What, like 6 years now? Ain't no way in hell, damn that fucking billions of people just I'm a homosexual. I just out of nowhere. No, man, because deep down, secretly, man, them motherfuckers it's like that, man. Because I heard back in the 80s, you could change people from coming out the closet. 70s, 80s, 90s. So they probably, this is the time they was waiting for.
When that Nicki Minaj shit
Yeah,
came out,
you only knew a hand. When I was growing up, you only knew really a handful of faggots, and you knew who that motherfucker. That's motherfucker Jermaine the faggot. Or that you give him a nickname, Sugarfoot.
Yeah.
Sweetwater or some shit.
It was
You knew who the fuck they were, bro.
pushed that spirit.
That was a stigma on them. Like, she's even faggot. Or my granddaddy call him a
They don't
sissy.
even talk about it no more.
My granddaddy would do like this. He'd be like, he like this. He twist his head. Funny. Get him a sister.
I got a preset.
Yeah, that boy raw. And my uncle used to say, that boy raw. My dad used to call them pumps. Oh, pump.
That's how you know it's kind of like on the tough one too. Because you ask your son when you little, he says, you a sissy, you ain't a sissy, are you? And he's like, no, you know, it's kind of like a tough one, you know?
But then they pushed that vibration. They pushed it through the TV shows. The brother was just saying it back there. They pushed it through Nicki Minaj. And then now she don't even talk about it no more. They pushed that vibration, you know?
Like love and hip hop.
Yeah. They pushed the
Hip
vibration.
hop is full of homosexuality, man.
Frank Ocean. What's that nigga name?
Sam
Smith.
Sam Smith.
Lil Wayne and Baby.
I got a preset. This
Weezy fucking Baby.
I got a preset, bro.
Go ahead, man.
This Leviticus 18:22. Thou shalt not lie with mankind as with womankind. It is an abomination.
It's an abomination. Means a filthy, wicked act, man. The highest form of sin. It's an abomination, man. A filthy, wicked act, man. And America perpetuates it. And America's gonna be destroyed. Hey, it's so ironic. America's gonna be destroyed with fire just like Sodom and Gomorrah. Why? Because it is Sodom. It's the spirit of Sodom rests on America. Even though Sodom was destroyed out of the earth, the new Sodom, this is Sodom Jr. Sodom Numsby.
Super Sodom.
Super Sodom.
Super Sodom.
Yeah. Yeah. Sodom Deluxe.
Because Sodom and Gomorrah was just two towns and it's in 5 neighboring cities, man. Yeah, you got the whole goddamn world. Some goddamn faggots, man. Goddamn fruit cups, man.
That's right. They nominated June. That whole month of June is Pride. Yeah.
The whole month of what?
The whole month of June is Pride month.
How? That's why the scriptures say pride was not made from. That's why the Lord's gonna burn those goddamn places. Pride was not made from them.
Hey man, and you know what? We're gonna pray every day. We're gonna pray every day that the Lord curse this place even more, man. For the rest of June, man, every day I'm gonna put curses on America, man. For that homosexual bullshit.
I jumped out. I'm gonna jump out 27. Elder, I'm gonna jump down to 27. This is 27. For all the abominations have the man of the land done, which are before you, the land is defiled.
And they doing that in the Holy Land, Israel. In our land. What does it say in the Ezra? One land, one flower. Well, the Lord loves that land. And you got these gutter rats on there. Matter of fact, they just came out. First gay Israeli ministers. Public office.
This homosexual running for president.
So you know this place is going down, man. He probably gonna be
It's a homosexual running for president.
And guess where you're from?
But technically, all of them fucking homo.
No, but he right out there telling you he's homosexual. He from South Bend, ain't he?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, from South Bend.
Motherfuckers homosexual.
Just like that gay female politician, the first.
She's a black man Chicago.
Yep,
Black
yep.
man Chicago.
Yep.
Fact.
So what's her name? Lori Lightfoot.
Yeah, Lightfoot. Yep.
Carrie Freeman.
Carrie Freeman over
And
here.
she married to a big tall cracker,
Man,
man.
this cracker 92 feet.
She like a white Barack Obama.
This cracker huge.
Beware the slender woman, the
mayor
tall
of,
slender woman.
The mayor of Chicago, her white faggots.
Yeah. Over there in Israel, they just announced they first openly gay minister in Israel. And that Pink City, they got its name from the inside of a rectum or a sexual orifice. Because after being a homosexual for so long, they had what's called anal prolapse, man. Well, their sphincter muscle is destroyed, man, and they guts start falling out they ass, man. Yeah, and you know what? He blacklisted that shit off the fucking web too, man. You can't find it. I remember listening to that. I was living down here in Indianapolis. Because my son's mother used to love that nigga. And I remember calling us, hey, turn this up so she can hear it, man. You know? And his wife bare it all, man. And they, bro, you can't find that nowhere, man. Said he smelled like shit, he wore diapers.
You know, P. Diddy admitted him and Usher woke up in bed together.
You can't get away from that, man. I call myself watching the new season of Black Mirror. Right on there, homosexual, man.
Hey, you know what? Even in the one show, Black Lightning,
Yep.
which is a good show, but they got goddamn nigga woman on their goddamn dyke, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Spiritual powers with a damn dyke.
Troy.
Man, we don't. Man.
The TV series Troy, the so-called Jake, he a homosexual, man. He a punk, man. Can't get away from it, man. They got, man, it's to the point now where they got transvestites reading kids' stories in school, man. Young children.
What you have, bro?
Verse 27, it says, and likewise also the men leaving the natural use of the woman, burning in their lust one towards another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving in
That
themselves.
sound nasty. Yeah. Working that which is unseemly. Sound fucking nasty.
You know that's a straight up demon for a man to desire another man, someone of the same sex as you. That's a demon, man.
It says, and receiving them in themselves that recompense of their own error, which was meat.
They're gonna receive the recompense of that error, which is meat. You know, which is that means it's good. When they receive that, when they get that fucking destruction, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good for their ass, man. And they already getting it. A lot of them dying of AIDS. You know what I'm saying? But when they get that final judgment and destruction, it's gonna be good. You know, because the man of the Lord gonna be out here with spiritual power, tearing their ass to pieces, tearing them to pieces, man. You know, and we're gonna have a lot of killing to do, man. Lord willing, we get that power. We're gonna have a lot of killing to do, man. You know, it's gonna be a lot of trouble. It's gonna be a lot of trouble. You know? You know? Hey, but it is what it is, man. Hey, you had all this time to get your shit together, and then you don't want to get together? Oh well, man. Go ahead. Let's just go around. Go ahead.
This is what chapter 15, verse 15. It said, every beast loveth his like, and every man loveth his neighbor. All flesh consorteth according to kind, and a man will cleave to his like. Just like the elder was mentioning earlier about you got straight men hanging down there with homosexuals. Well, that's because really they desire those homosexuals. You're not gonna hang with a homosexual if you're not a homosexual, unless you're attracted to that person or that lifestyle. See what I'm saying? We spiritual men. We're not gonna be hanging with no homosexuals.
Yep.
We're not gonna be hanging with no robbers or thieves or drug dealers.
Yeah, we ain't never that boring.
See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? We ain't never that boring where we're gonna put ourselves in that predicament.
Right. Because you don't want nobody saying, hey, I saw such hanging with such. You know he a homosexual. See what I'm saying? Unless you want to be labeled as that. Because growing up as kids, hell, we didn't even hang around our gay cousins. You know what I'm saying? That was family. You didn't even want to be around Pee-wee. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Wow, see,
Damn, that's the
spirit, man.
Hey, we got a homosexual cousin named Pee-wee. Yeah. He didn't know that.
See, that's the spirit. I didn't know that, man. You see what I'm saying? You want to go with Pee-wee? Pee-wee funny. So how much more as a man? You see what I'm saying? Unless you want to be like their lifestyle, man.
Yeah, that motherfucking house was plagued with wasp nests. Bro, you go in there, man, motherfuckers in there getting stung. You couldn't get the wasp nests out of his house. They would keep coming back. Oh, while I was a kid, I never wanted to go in his house because his house was plagued with wasp nests.
Wow.
Right, as soon as you go in the living room, the motherfuckers just be hovering. Like, I ain't going in there. Hey, can you bring my water to the door? I ain't getting stung no more. Nigga. And the Lord was protecting us, man, because that nigga would have probably molested one of us, man. People got a foul affection where they can sleep with another man. It don't matter who that man is, what age he is. When you get that level of demon on you, hey, you can't control it.
Right.
It's a demon you can't control. That's why molestation is mixed in with that homosexual bullshit, man.
What's that?
LGBT.
You know what? They added a P on it. LGBT. Whatever the fuck. Always fucking abbreviating shit. Call it what it is, man. Faggot shit.
Yep.
They got this.
That's what it is.
They got studies where, like those homosexual couples that be adopting children, because Esau let them adopt children. It's a study that a large portion of them be molesting kids.
Woody Allen, he married, he adopted a girl and then, he adopted her as a baby, then married her. So he molested her at a young age, man.
Where's his trial at?
I believe them Brad Pitts. I believe him too. Went on with the young kids. He molested kids too.
They got what's called cuckolding, man. Where they say they gotta take a Jake and they'll shoot a porno with a cracker man's wife, and the man will breed the woman, and then he'll go on about his business, and that child get born, and that child is theirs, and they can just freak off on the child, man. You know what I'm saying? They got Jake breeding white women so they can grow them children up and fuck them up or molest them and raise a generation of deviant sexuals, man. That's why we gotta get the fuck out of here, man.
That's right, man.
In the United Kingdom, I just read this article. In the United Kingdom, it says trans people face jail for rape if they have sex without sharing their gender history.
And that's why You said what?
It says trans people face jail for rape if they have not shared their gender history. This is in the UK. It says Even kissing may consent. Even kissing be considered sexual assault, and prenatal sex without willing partner. Premarital sex says with a willing partner can be counted as rape if they have claimed that they didn't know that about a trans person's reveal. It says this is the shocking revelation after top lawyers and academics got together and discussed the UK sex law. It says the last majority reviewed a sex offense with the most 15. It says was over most 15-year-olds, and at the most time, even trans people in the UK, even far less verbal and political or organization. It seems that they were simply ignored when the law was drafted. So basically, in UK, if a trans person gets with a person and they don't tell that person that I was born a man, they can get charged with sexual assault and get put in jail.
Good. Good. Hey, if you notice years ago, they was pushing it heavy that you can be born a homosexual. Why was they pushing that? So it can be accepted so when a child is molested and all their life, and they come up living that type of lifestyle, you know what I'm saying? They get to the point where they say, oh, they can show them these videos. Well, you can be born that way. You were born that way. You always liked me. You always wanted to have sex with me. You know? Just can you imagine if this sick generation that's being created right now would grow up? If we had to live that long, man,
I gotta appreciate the back you up.
wouldn't nobody be safe? Wouldn't nobody's children be safe? You try to raise a child according to what you believe in. You know what I'm saying? What your belief is, and it just get violated all across the board, man. It just get violated, man. Go ahead, brother.
In Romans 9 and 20, it says, "Nay, but old man, who art thou that requirest against God? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Have not the potter power over the clay?"
So you can't say I was born a homosexual. That's a damn lie, and it's bullshit.
Right.
And people gonna feed into that, and they gonna get their ass fried over here, man.
That's right.
When the Lord come back, you're gonna be fried over here, man. Fried guy laid to the side.
It says, "Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?" So when they're saying that people are born gay, that's like saying that the Most High don't know what he's doing. Like the Most High is confused. See what I'm saying? That's nonsense. The Lord made us male and female, not both. See what I'm saying? That's a lie of Satan that this white man is pushing out here, that you're born gay. No, there's no one born gay, man. You are what you are. Either you're male or you're female. That's the only two genders there is.
Yeah, they had that punk Tucker Carlson
Yep.
trying to when Ahmadinejad was president, he was trying to say, well, people are born that way. He was like, no, people are not trained. Is the problem. They're not trained right. And it's true. If you train them up to be a homosexual to accept that, then they're gonna think that that's cool. That's why the scriptures say train up a child in the way he should go. When he older, he won't depart from it, man. You don't allow that child to make that kind of decision. Oh, you want to be homosexual? That child may think that word sound cool, not knowing what it is. Yes, I want to be a homosexual. Now you done brainwash this child and believing that's okay.
They're doing a lot of those schools. Now they taking away the gender identity. They don't want little boys to be called boys or girls. They just, yeah, they don't, his and her. They trying to take away that gender identity at a young age for the kids and saying let them choose what they want to be called. You know?
Yeah, why? Because they want to legalize pedophilia. That's all a part of their plan, to legalize pedophilia. You know? They want these kids to be homosexual, so that way the government can come out with that fucking wickedness, man. what they've been doing. They can openly practice their sexual deviancy. That's why they got transvestites reading these kids stories in school. Because they want a generation of young homosexuals and lesbians, so they can openly practice it, so they can make it by right that, hey, you see these children, they want to be this, and if they want to be in with an adult, that's okay. Hey, pretty soon they're gonna cast that out too, man. Pedophilia, they're gonna cast that out too, man.
They're already on the uproar. They was like, well, homosexual too rich to be married, why can't I marry a child? They're already on they uproar and shit. They already got a name for it called pedosexual.
They got an organization called NAMBLA.
Yeah.
They've been around for years.
See, in Russia, Putin made it illegal to be a homosexual. I was just reading the article. It said he made it illegal to protect the children. To protect the children of Russia.
See? Everybody ain't with that, man.
When they came with this country, we ain't allowed that shit.
Yeah, homosexual, no. There's no marriages. They won't allow pride parades, none of that.
Yeah, during the Olympics, he put the word out that when no gay stuff will go on in his country. Man. He won't allow none of this to come to his country. So he take the influence out because he do a social media blackout of his country. So a lot of the influence and all them gay shows that ain't going over there in Russia. He not allowing that on his people.
Yeah, because when you do that shit, you disrupt the natural order of life, man. And then people grow up. It'd be hard for a man to find a woman because all these bitches licking pussy, man. It'd be hard for a woman to find a man because all these niggas is punks, man. Backdoor niggas, man. Listen, and down there in Atlanta, they said it's hard, but when tourists come in town, they said women be flocking to him, man. You know, it don't matter what kind of man he is, as long as he a fucking man. Cause why? It's hard for a woman to find a man that ain't a homosexual, man. You know? But hey, the Lord finna judge, man.
Right, that's right.
Somebody get Leviticus 20:13.
Leviticus 20:13. So Leviticus 20:13, it says, if a man also lies with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death.
Yep.
Their blood shall be upon them.
Yep, you're gonna be put to death for that, man. And that's not just talking about a man. That's talking about a woman. Because the woman is of the man. So when it says when a man lie with mankind, that's man on man, woman on woman. Y'all gonna be put to death for that, man. There's a lot of women read that. Oh, that's talking about y'all. See, it's wicked when y'all do it. Because we ain't got no penis. No, bitch, that's you too. It's against nature. It disrupts the whole natural use of a man and a woman. What can you bring forth dating a woman? What can a man bring forth dating a man? Diseases. A lot of these dykes, they walk around, they look sick, man. You see them when they first a woman, and they look like a woman, but after a couple years of being a dyke, they look sick. They look sick, man. They start to deteriorate, man. This world, man, America, man, is fucked up, man. And it's about to get fucked up, man. You know? And that's just real talk, man. This place is about to get messed up, man.
Keep on there.
add something to it.
That's it. Go ahead, read what you got.
This is Deuteronomy 22:5. The woman should not wear that which pertains unto a man, neither shall a man put on a woman's garment, for all that do so are abominations unto the Lord thy power.
You're filthy and wicked. You're the highest form of sin. And they said they was going to take them scriptures out the Bible. We already got Bibles. It's going to always be heard as long as the Lord got us out here teaching. You take them out the Bible you want to. You're only going to add a quicker judgment to yourself. You know? That's what's going to happen. It's going to be a quicker judgment to this place, man. This wicked, evil place, man. Was that it?
Yeah.
And that's why, man, that's why the Lord did, a lot almost got destroyed with those people, man. Abraham had to plead for Lot, man. Because the Lord was going to just kill everybody, man. Because that it was so defiled, man. The Lord was going to kill everybody, man. And the Lord originally agreed to Lot's family getting delivered, but his wife didn't get delivered. And a lot of you women today, you gonna get delivered, because when this shit go down, a lot of these women gonna turn from their husbands.
The Lord gave them salvation and they repented.
Yeah.
Repent, where read means turn, repent means back, right? Sorry.
Really back or turn and penance to be made sorry.
Right. So the Lord gave them salvation, but they turned back and looked like, well, I kind of missed that place. The place is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Because people take these laws for being grievous, man. And they're not grievous, man. Because they want to be like heathens.
This is Proverbs 11:21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered.
That ain't true. That scripture says you ain't supposed to rest judgment. And the judgment between homosexuals being put together. Now we can't do that now, but at least you're supposed to have. The scripture says, what fellowship does light have with darkness? So you ain't supposed to congregate or be with, condone to each his own.
Yep, and a lot of them lesbians, they'll have a threesome with a straight guy. You know what I'm saying? They have a threesome with them, and that's sin. You're not supposed to be giving it to them. That's sin, according to the scriptures. So it's still sinning, nigga. Cat Williams made that dumbass statement. Boy, I hate faggots, but lesbians are okay. No, them bitches ain't okay either, man. Fuck that, man. They ain't okay either, man. What kind of freak bullshit is that, man? A real man, if you got a woman, that's your possession. You don't want nothing else being sexual with that possession, man. She having sex with you thinking about some other entity, man. It's wickedness, man.
I wonder why you ain't got no respect for your own.
Yeah, man. It's wickedness, man.
Let that go.
But hey, man, eventually, man, the Lord is about to deal with that shit, man. The Lord about to deal with it, man. It's gonna get dealt with real soon, man. We're gonna be out here being vexed for the rest of our lives, man. Judgment is coming, man. You know?
This is Romans 6. I'm going to start at verse 12. It said, let not sin therefore reign in your mortal body, that ye should obey it in the lust thereof. Neither yield ye members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin, but yield yourselves unto Yahweh as those that are alive from the dead, and your members as instruments of righteousness unto Yahweh.
So like, read that one more time.
This is Romans 6 and 12. It says, "Let not sin therefore reign in your mortal body, that ye should not that ye should obey it in the lust thereof."
Yep. Hey, you're not supposed to be out here just doing shit, man. I'm grown. You don't get your grown ass killed, man.
The word reign means rule. It has a rule over you.
It says, "Neither yield your members as instruments of unrighteousness unto sin, but yield yourselves unto Yahweh as those that are alive from the dead, and your members as instruments of righteousness unto Yahweh."
Hey, those people that's so-called straight people that's out there and they dwelling amongst that spirit, they yielding their members for as instruments to that spirit, man. So spiritually they are sodomites. Spiritually they are bull daggers, man.
I know a couple of years ago when I did a video on that, I seen parents down there supporting their children in that lifestyle. Husband and wives down there with their kids, their faces painted rainbows, walking along with the sodomites. All the homosexuals, the lesbians, all of them. Because their children were sodomites. I seen some as young as 5, 10 to 12 to adults. Parents down there supporting.
Fucking Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union.
Yeah,
Supporting their son, man. That's a weak ass nigga, man. You can tell that bitch run him, man. You a weak ass nigga, man. Have your son out there being a goddamn faggot, man. Supporting that shit. That's a weekend, man. I would not claim that nigga, man. He wouldn't get $1, nothing from me, man. Matter of fact, if that was my fucking son, man, I would have had that motherfucker killed.
Girl, I disown mine.
I would have had all that money I got, man. That I would have got rid of that nigga.
Yeah, I disowned mine. Mine came out the closet. Guess what? I shut the closet. Yeah, you know.
It wouldn't have been no. Here you go. You should have been playing ball like your father. This nigga like 6'8".
Come on, Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
Daughter.
Big ass.
He told us,
this nigga
thing.
big as fuck, man.
That thing, man.
Nigga big as fuck, man.
told his dad balls is life.
I got one.
That's sick, man. Hey, that's sick.
It is, man.
That's sick as hell, man.
I got
But you know what? The Lord gonna deal with it real soon. Hey, Lord willing, man, we out here, we get that power, and we gonna have some fucking fun with you people, man. That's right. You know?
We looked at the weird. We looked like at the weirdos for not accepting it. Oh, y'all weird. Y'all look like y'all. What y'all hate him for? We hate him because the scripture says.
Most times we stay together.
Yeah, we come out here every Saturday at 3. You know? No, we just teach out on the streets. You know, we teach out on the streets. No, the scriptures say we're supposed to teach on the streets. You know, the scriptures speak about. You want to get it? Yeah. Somebody grab that scripture. We teach on the streets because you know when you teach in the church you have to sign a gag order. It's called a 501c3.
Luke 14:23.
You got to sign a gag order. It's called a 501c3. And then that gag order says you can't speak against the government.
14:23.
We can't sign that gag order because this government is evil. You know? Just like right now going on downtown is the Pride Parade. You know what I'm saying? That's totally against the Bible. This government pushes them. You know, things that are totally against the scriptures. So we have to speak out against the government because the scriptures speak about who we to serve, God or man. You know, so that's why we don't affiliate with no church. In order to get a building, that's for religious purposes, you either got to have a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Which we take care of our families, but we don't have that kind of money.
Are you the same guys that were out earlier? I see a lot of guys in purple about liquor stores. Are y'all affiliated with them? Or?
No, we're not affiliated with them.
Who was that?
that's another group of Israelites. They Israelites too. You know what I'm saying? But we're a different group. You know. But hey, they out here teaching, cool. Because our people need to understand that they the Israelites, they the chosen people.
Why aren't you affiliated with them? Why aren't you affiliated with them?
Well, it's because it's because of several reasons. You know, I don't intentionally dislike them. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain things that they teach that we don't teach. You know, scriptures speak about can two be joined, walk together unless they be agreed. You know, there's certain things that they teach that we don't teach. You know what I'm saying? And we've corrected them certain times and showed them where it said that in the scriptures, but they don't want to accept it. So we have to go our separate ways. But they out here teaching. I'm not knocking them. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna badmouth them. You know what I'm saying? Because they are out here teaching. You know?
That's scripture based.
You know, and it's all about correction. It's love. It's all about correction, man. When you correct somebody, you love them. That's why we correct our kids, because we love them. You know? But if that child don't accept that love, what you gonna do? Hey, well, you can leave. Eventually, it's gonna get to the point where, hey, if you can't abide by my rules, you can go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta separate. You know?
Live stream on Facebook.
We on YouTube. Yep.
What's your YouTube?
GMS, Indianapolis. GMS, letters GMS.
Give me a second. I'm making a note. My phone back there. Said G illness.
Yeah, GMS. Then it's Indianapolis, SIN.
Indianapolis with an S.
Indianapolis with an S on the front. All one word. On YouTube. But we out here every Saturday at 3 o'clock, man. You know, 4. I'm sorry. We used to be at 3. 4 o'clock. And if you ever want to come and ask us questions, bro, you know what I'm saying? You know, but what we really going into is our people, the Israelites. The Lord is coming to destroy this place, America, and he's coming to save his children. But not all of his children. A lot of us stuck in our ways, in our sins. So a lot of our people are not going to make it. But he does have an elect group of people that's going to make it. And that's going, in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to bring back the people that died on this side. Because the scriptures say all Israel shall be saved. How they going to be saved? Because they're going to come back in the kingdom of heaven. You know, that's why the scriptures say there's nothing new under the sun. We all come back in different bodies. You know, our spirit goes to the Father, and we come back in the earth to serve out the punishment of what we got killed last time. You know, until the kingdom of heaven, ain't gonna be no punishment, except for the people that are slaves. But we the chosen people. We the children of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? The so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. You know, according to the prophecy, was it Genesis 25th chapter? 49. So Genesis 49. Deuteronomy 33. You know, according to those prophecies. Deuteronomy 28. It speaks about the curses. From Deuteronomy 28:15 to 68, it speaks about what we went through in America. You know what I'm saying? It talks about what would happen to us. You know? But what's gonna happen eventually in the future is Deuteronomy 28:1-15, the blessings. Because our captivity in this place is almost fulfilled. And these white people, they know it, man. That's why they stay killing us. That's why they right now the police is killing us, doing whatever they want to do to us, man. Hey, shalom, sis. Yeah.
What's the name of that other thing too?
IUIC.
UIC?
IUIC.
Yeah.
All right, sis. Our people waking up. That's beautiful, man.
Number 1538.
That's beautiful. Our people waking up, man. Our people waking up. And that's a good thing, man.
I got a piece of
Go ahead, bring it out.
This is This is Second Ezra's. This is Second Ezra chapter 6, verse 28. It says, as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared.
Yep, the truth that had been so long without fruit. What happened with our people, we lost our heritage when we came over here. We lost, our heritage was stripped from us, man. According to the book that we believed in. And the reason why the white man used this book to strip our heritage, because we were drawn to this book, spiritually. And he knew that. So he had to change that book around and make us, and have us still drawn to that book, but to a lot from that book. You know what I'm saying? That's not his book. That's our history. You know, whenever you see the Israelites, that's talking about us. When you read Deuteronomy 28, 15 through 68, you're gonna be like, man, that's us. It's gonna click. They speak about us coming over here on ships, slave ships. Speak about all the curses. We're gonna go to our enemies and want of all things, sicknesses, you know, all of that, man. Go ahead, brother.
No, I was gonna say, when they made the slave Bible, like during slavery days, they gave our people a different Bible. And the Bible that our people had, they had a Bible, every verse that talked about obedience and servitude, they embellished that, they focused on that. Everything about Moses delivering the children out of Egypt, they took that out of there. They took certain scriptures about the Lord taking revenge for his children. They took those scriptures out of there. The only scripture that what they left somewhat close to that was the captivity of Joseph. Because when Joseph was in captivity, it showed how the Lord blessed him by being obedient to his master. So they manipulated the scriptures that we were drawn to. This is our book. They manipulated it. They didn't use the Quran. Our people ain't really got no drawn to that. They think they got a drawn to that because of Christianity. All right, if you got some type of knowledge, you know that Christianity is. So then people go to the Quran that way. But when they made the slave Bible, they took all those scriptures, those scriptures out, and they embellished those scriptures that talked about being obedient and subservient to your master. But the Holy Scripture, the KJV 16:11, the prophecy, this is for the children of Israel.
This is Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 29. Let's stop at 28. It says, then shall they know that I am the Lord, their God, which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathens, but I have gathered them in their own land, and have left none of them any more there. Neither will I hide my face any more from them, for I have poured out my spirit upon the house of Israel, saith the Lord.
And the spirit of the Lord is this truth. And that's what's gathering us first. All right? First you get gathered by the knowledge. Isaiah, you still got Isaiah 30 and 20? Because the scripture says you shall hear a word behind you telling you this is the way. All right? And that literally applies to you because we in front of you when you was walking up. You know? But you can read that.
Isaiah 30 verse 20, it says, and through the Lord, this is like it, though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall thy teachers be yet shall not thy teachers be removed in a corner anymore.
Yeah. Because in slavery, what happened? When they caught us reading, they whipped us. When they caught us reading the Bible, they killed us. You know? But go ahead.
It says, but thy eyes shall see thy teachers.
Hey, what was our teachers back then? The elderly men. That's why on the way over here, they would kill all the elderly men. All the elderly men. So when our people came over here, it was a young age group. Because the young people was unguided. They would keep the ones that would coon and tell people, just no, would calm people down. They would keep them. But all those men that were defiant, they would kill them, especially elderly men, because elderly men knew who they were. You kill all the elders and teachers, and you keep all the scared men, and you focus on them men to become overseers of the people. Then the people don't have no direction, you know. And basically, they stole our heritage.
It's Jeremiah 17:4. It said, and thou shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
Yep.
For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
When they brought us over here on slave ships, we didn't know this stuff. That's why we couldn't run. You know? That's why our attempts to run from him were unsuccessful, because we didn't know this stuff. You know? You know, so hey man, we the people. And our people are waking up. You see that sister rolled past and said, Shalom, I know we know we Israelites. You know? Because our people are waking up. Now we're in a time where we was in a time where the salvation, the way of salvation was taken from us, man. Now we're in a time where it's being brought back to us, man. Our people are waking up to who we are, man. You know?
All right, brother. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Here in the word,
Hey,
you know.
come back and see us, bro. We out here Saturdays at 4, man. Anytime, brother.
See you guys. Shout out to hear what these brothers talk about. I know they speaking some truth. So I said, let me stop by.
All right, brother. Hey, man.
Y'all keep it up, bro.
All right, man. Bless you, bro. Have a good day. Shalom. Yeah, man. So, hey, man, our people waking up, man. You know? And we in that time. Hey, the Lord said he's going to pour out his spirit upon all flesh, man. You know? And that sister rode past, she knew who she was, man. And that's beautiful, man. You know? But, you know what I'm saying? Anybody got anything else before we close up?
Yeah.
Bring out what you got.
This is 2nd Ezra 9 and 2nd Ezra 9, starting at verse 9. It says, Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments.
Yep, they're gonna dwell in torments, man. You know, that famine, that pestilence, you know what I'm saying? That destruction, they're gonna get it, man. You know, Pastor Hart did that lesson focus on that word, torment. Tormented, you know? So, hey, man, hey, if you don't get it, hey, you're gonna get fried, man. That's it. Fried, die, laid to the side, man. You're gonna starve. You're gonna get eaten by a pack of dogs. Whoever know what the Lord got for you, man. You know?
Scripture says, who can abide in the Lord's indignation?
Yep. The Lord will kill you with your worst fear, man. A lot of you gonna get raped to death. Men and women. You know? Hey, I was watching, speaking of that, I was watching Patrice O'Neal, a show with Patrice O'Neal. He was talking about how this white woman, Portuguese chick, allowed them to run a train on her, and then he told his boy at school, and his boy wouldn't blackmail the bitch, and told her, well, if you don't suck me off, I'm gonna tell everybody what happened. So the chick sucked him off, and then when he cried rape, and him and his boy, they went to jail for 2 months. They said his boy went crazy because he was so scared that he was gonna get raped. They say he wore 3 pair of pants every day. Said he was stinking, you know, because he lost his mind because he was so afraid of being raped. And a lot of men are like that.
Okay, I want to step in. I want to talk about the community around here because I just left a lovely lady and my wife for 20 years. But hey, listen, we need to stop the violence. That's it.
All right,
I'm 61. We gotta stop the violence. Now y'all have a good day.
all right, you too. Have a good day. You too, man. Yeah, hey, but hey, man, hey, that's not gonna happen. I mean, you know, the scriptures speak about our peaceful being a peaceful people, but the devil is ruling, so that's not gonna happen, man.
That's right.
The devil is ruling. You know, it's not gonna happen, and these 2/3 niggas are gonna be wicked until they go to the grave. They're not gonna fucking stop the violence. That's their nature. John 8:44, year of your father the devil. You know? So they gonna catch fucking hell. Niggas gonna try to stop it when that hell comes. But it's gonna be too late, man. Hey, but with that, we're gonna give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rukakadash.
double honors to our apostles, a great millstone and rule, honor, and diligence. Honor to you brothers out there pushing the truth and love and sincerity to wake up the elect. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom to you, Akim, on the comment.